The screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we can start. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome you all for NTA lecture. So in the previous lecture, we have started the first parameter, that is the open circuit impedance parameter. In short, we can call it as Z parameters. So uh, in the last lecture, we have completed the introduction part of Z parameter. Means why these parameters are called as Z parameters. Then how to find out the Z parameters, how to write the equations, which are the dependent variables, which are the independent variables. Then Z11 how to find out, Z21 how to find out by opening the second port. Then Z12 and Z22 that we can find out by opening the first port. Okay, so all these points we have discussed theoretically with respect to what Z parameters. So today we are going to solve some numerical examples. Means we have to find out the Z parameters of given network. So one example I have given as, okay, so based on that we can numerical example. So this was the diagram. Those who are not present in the last lecture, for them I will repeat within 5 minutes so that they can also understand. The two port network is nothing but a pair of two terminal electrical network. म्हणजे ज्याला दोन टर्मिनल असतात. You can observe the diagram here. This is the two port network, linear network, which consisting of linear elements like resistor, inductor, capacitor, dependent sources like this. And it is having two pair of terminals. Okay, one dash, two dash, whatever the name, a dash, b dash, नावाला काय महत्व नाही, but it is having two pair of terminals. So through one pair of terminal, we are giving the supply, we are giving the energy, that is the voltage source, current source we can connect. At the other end, we can take the output, that is voltage output, output voltage, output current we can measure. Similarly, you can also give the input towards in the port 2 dash and measure the output 1 dash. म्हणजे एक पोर्ट तुम्हाला इनपुट पोर्ट म्हणून यूज करता येईल आणि दुसरा पोर्ट तुम्हाला आउटपुट पोर्ट म्हणून यूज करता येईल. सायमल्टेनियसली दोन्ही इनपुट पोर्ट म्हणून यूज करता येणार नाही किंवा सायमल्टेनियसली दोन्ही पोर्ट आउटपुट म्हणून सुद्धा यूज करता येणार नाही. ओके, then one pair of terminals 1 dash represents one port, which is called as port 1, and another pair of terminals 2 dash represents another port, which is called as port 2. So generally left hand side 1 dash we can call it as port 1, and 2 dash right hand side port we can call it as port 2. Okay, so this is the common diagram we have to use with respect to, or by using this common diagram we have to understand all these four parameters, that is Z parameter, Y parameter, H parameter, and transmission ABCD parameter. Okay, so in the previous lecture we have just completed the introduction of Z parameter. So what is that I will tell. So Z parameter diagram we have started here. Before that I will tell. So these are the four variables. V1 and V2 are the voltages at the port 1 and port 2. I1 and I2 are the port currents at the port 1 and port 2. So out of these four, any two variables you have to consider as a dependent. So based on that, 6 different combination we can get. Okay, and once you get 6 different combination, that is nothing but 6 different parameters. Z parameter, Y parameter, T parameter means transmission, that is also called as ABCD. T dash is not there for your syllabus. Then H parameter is there, hybrid parameter, but G parameter is also not there. Means out of these 6, only we have four. Okay, that we have to understand and we have to learn one by one. So after that, we have started the Z parameters. So Z parameter is named as what? Open circuit impedance parameter. Z means what? Impedance. Okay, impedance representation means Z. Why it is called as open circuit? Because these parameters we can find out by opening the respective ports. Okay, if you are opening the second port, then you can get Z11 and Z21. If you are opening the first port, then you can get the Z12 and Z22. So what is that we can understand here? V1 and V2 are the dependent sources. V1 and V2 hey dependent sources are dependent variables. These are the dependent variables. So I1 and I2 acts as an independent variable. the coefficient of independent variables are nothing but z parameters. म्हणजे z parameters कुठले कुठले आहेत? I will write in a matrix format. These are the z parameters, that is z11, z12, z21 and z22. Are you getting my point? So this is called as what? Z matrix. Z parameter matrix म्हणतो आपण किंवा Z matrix. Okay, so z11, z12, z21 and z22, these are called as what? Z parameters. And if I want to find out z11 and z21 म्हणजे z11 आणि z21 जर फाइंड आउट करायचं असेल तर मला I2 0 करावं लागेल. I have to make I2 equal to 0. if I2 equal to 0 म्हणजे हा टर्म कॅन्सल होणार, हा कॅन्सल होणार, मग काय राहणार? z11 is equal to v1 upon i1. z11 is equal to v1 upon i1. So in this way we can find out. Okay, z21 काय होणार? z21 is equal to v2 upon i1. So this is possible when you are making I2 equal to 0.
हॅलो सर.
Yes.
सर हे इक्वेशन आपण असं लिहू शकतो का? v1 मायनस z11 इंटू i1 प्लस z12 इंटू i2 इक्वल टू 0.
Yes, we can write anything. No, we can take the right part in the left side. But this is the common, this is the standard form of writing the equations of any parameter. बरोबर आहे की नाही? आता इकडचं तुमचं पॉझिटिव्ह टर्म आहे, तुम्ही इकडे घेतलं तर ते निगेटिव्ह होणार आहे. Are you getting my point? That matters where you're taking, but some standards we have to follow. म्हणजे हे असंच असतं, like this. Are you getting my point?
सर म्हणजे v1 आणि v2 म्हणजे ते दोन्ही जर तसे इक्वेशन लिहिले आणि v1 v2 च व्हॅल्यू काढली आणि नंतर ना ते मॅट्रिक्स मध्ये लिहिलं तर म्हणजे दोन इक्वेशन कम्पेअर करून ते मॅट्रिक्स मध्ये लिहिता येईल ना, सोपं होईल ते.
Means how you can say v1, okay, minus
z11
Cramer's rule. You are using the Cramer's rule?
आय डोंट नो, मी लॉजिक नुसार सांगितलं.
Yes, about v1 minus z11 into i1. Okay, then
z12 प्लस नाही मायनस z12 इंटू i2 इक्वल टू 0.
okay, next what you have to do?
त्याच्यानंतर आपण v1 काढताना i2 0 करतो, मग ते टर्म ते करून प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये जे दिलेत ना त्यांनी न्यूमर्स.
v1 you are not finding here, you are finding z11 and z12. Are you getting my point? You are going to find out z parameters here.
हा सर, मला असं सांगता येत नाहीये, प्रॉब्लेम घेताना मी सांगेन.
Yes. Okay, so when we solve one problem, first problem, at that time you can understand what we are doing. Okay, so NTA subject is like this only. जेव्हा आपण प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करतो ना तेव्हाच कळतं की थिअरी काय. Are you understand? So already we have done, we have completed the first unit. First unit मध्ये तसंच होतं. When you solve the example, then and then you understood the theorem reverse way. Okay, similarly here also, when you solve the example to find out the z parameter, then and then you can understand what is the theory. Are you getting? But we have to follow first theory, then numerical example, then practical, like this. Okay, so timing you can consider. This is the way of writing, that is dependent variable in the left hand side and independent variable in the right hand side. This is the way of writing the any equations. Okay, standard equation we can call it as. So z11, z21, if we want to find out, then obviously i1 you cannot make 0. i1 0 के लिए टर्म 0 होणार, कारण 0 into anything multiply it will become 0. बरोबर आहे की नाही? मग z11 आणि z21 जर तुम्हाला फाइंड आउट करायचं असेल तर तुम्हाला i2 आणि i2 0 करावं लागेल. मग i2 0 याचा अर्थ करंट 0 याचा अर्थ तो पोर्ट सेकंड ओपन असणार आहे. Okay, so when you are making the second port open, you can get these two parameters. Similarly, when you are making i1 equal to 0, then you can get these remaining two parameters. Okay, so these points already we have discussed in the previous lecture. Now next point, so these we have discussed in the previous lecture. That is Z11 and Z21 we can get when I2 equal to 0. Okay, and Z12 and Z21, Z12 and Z22 we can get when I1 equal to 0. हे दोन्ही काय असणार आहे when the port 2 open, port 2 dash open, and next I1 equal to 0 and this I1 equal to 0. That is the meaning is that port 1 dash is open. Okay, so then and then you can get all these four parameters. So Z parameters are called as impedance parameters because all these represents the ratio of voltage divided by current. Okay, the unit of these parameters are ohm. So all these we can find out by opening the ports. That's why it is called as what? Open circuit impedance parameters. So this all theory we have discussed, as well as reciprocity conditions we have discussed. If Z12 is equal to Z21, then and then we can call it as what? Then and then we can call it as what? The given system is reciprocal. Okay, I think one example we have solved.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One simple example already we have solved. बरोबर है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The second example I was given as a homework. Okay. Second example I was given as a homework that we can solve today. त्या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये काय अडचण असेल तर विचारू शकता. Okay, so second example, find the Z parameters for the circuit shown in figure. Find the Z parameters. Find the Z parameters for the circuit shown in figure. For the circuit shown in figure. Okay, the diagram will be. Anyone tried this example? Anyone got the answer? You people are not doing any homework. Huh? This is very dangerous. If you are not making the practice, it is very difficult to pass this subject. A dash, B dash, because every time the numerical example on chapter number 1, on chapter number 3, and chapter number 4, it will be different in each and every exam. Every time new question, new diagram will be there, new circuit diagram. Okay, so how to start to solve this example? This is the diagram given. Port A dash, B dash, and we have to find out the Z parameters. So Z parameters we have to find out means you have to write the name of that parameters, so that we should start what we have to do. Next, as it is diagram I will draw, because when you are starting to write the answer, first of all, whatever the given in the question you can note down. Circuit diagram काय दिले ते as it is draw करून घ्या. Because most of the times in a hurry we are missing something. Okay, value चुकू शकते. इथं 2 च्या ऐवजी 3 घेतलं जातं आणि प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व केला जातं, त्यानंतर wrong answer. So as it is, first of all note down. So this is A dash, this is B dash. So these are the given things. Now next variable I have to mark. Okay, so plus minus voltage here, port 1, that is the V1, and current is I1. Here the current is I2 and plus minus voltage V2. Okay, so what are the equations of Z parameter? The Z parameters of a two-port network are given by what are the equations? V1 is equal to Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into I2 that I will give as equation number 1. V2 is equal to, हे इक्वेशन तुम्हाला लिहायला यायलाच पाहिजे. ओके, V2 is equal to Z21 into I1 plus Z22 into I2. This is equation second equation. Up to this, anyone having any doubt, any questions? Okay, now next one. आता पुढे काय करायचं? What we have to do next? We have to find out the first two
Z11.
parameters, Z11 and Z21. For that purpose, we have to make I2 equal to 0. Okay, I2 equal to 0 means what? When the port,
B.
yes,
open circuit.
when the port 2 म्हणा किंवा B dash. नाव जर आठवत नसेल तर port 2, port 1 असे तुम्ही यूज करू शकता. When the port B dash is open. Okay, मग त्याचं meaning काय? That is I2 equal to 0.
equal to 0.
So put in this equation number 1 and 2 so that you can get the two parameters. Z11 is equal to V1 upon I1 and Z21 is equal to V2 upon I1. Okay, आता हे लॉजिक तर तुम्हाला माहित झाले. Z is nothing but V upon I. 1 means 1 in the numerator, second one is in the denominator. Here also Z21, Z means V upon I. This 2 you can write in the numerator, this 1 you can write in the denominator. This logic also helps to write the formulas and equations. Now as it is diagram I will draw after this. So what I told, when you are finding out the Z parameter, Z11 किंवा Z22, काय करायचं आपल्याला?
I2 0.
No, that's okay. I2 equal to 0. Okay, B dash me open ठेवले. But
Z
how to find out the Z11?
Z
Yes,
Z equivalent.
very good. Z equivalent from which side?
A dash.
Yes, very good. So this is the what? I1 current, it is flowing. This is plus minus V1. Next, this I2. I2 equal to काय करायचं आता? 0. Okay, but V2 is always present. जरी open असेल तर voltage असणार आहे. Current 0 आहे. Okay. Now, I1 current will flow up to this point. इथपर्यंत I1 च येणार. इथपर्यंत I1 च असणार. मग इथून त्याला किती पाथ मिळणार? 1 का 2?
2.
2.
Okay, some current will flow through 2 ohm and remaining current will flow through this 2 plus 4. कारण हे दोन्ही आता सिरीज मध्ये आहेत. कारण इकडे करंट जाणार नाही. इकडचं करंट 0 आहे आणि इकडे जाणार नाही because open circuit is there. So whatever the current is there, this current will flow through this 2 ohm as well as 4 ohm. म्हणून मी असं लिहितो. त्याला मी नाव देतो Ix. मला माहित नाही ते किती करंट आहे. I1 मधलं किती करंट Ix म्हणून फ्लो होते. I don't know. Okay, that we can find out. Now, first of all, Z11 is equal to what? V1 upon I1. So when the variables are of same port, जेव्हा व्हेरिएबल हे एकाच पोर्टचे असतात तेव्हा त्या पोर्टच्या साइडने काय फाइंड आउट करायचं तर equivalent impedance, that is the Z equivalent 1. So can we start now to find out the equivalent impedance? Now tell me, Z equivalent 1 is equal to, you have to observe from opposite side. 4 and 2
2
are
plus
connected
4.
in.
2 plus
4 and
4.
2 are connected. Yes.
Series.
So 4 plus 2 are in series. Next, this is in parallel with 2 or in series with these 2?
Parallel.
Yes,
Two.
that is in parallel with 2. Next one,
Parallel. 1. Series with 1.
parallel or series?
Series.
It is series. That is the plus 1. हे कळतं का बघा? 2 and 4 are in series कारण same current flow होते दोन्ही मधून. When the same current will flow through resistor, the meaning is that those resistors are connected in series. Okay, 2 and 4 are in series, that is in parallel with 2. Next, that whole combination is in series with 1. Okay, now 2 and 4 means 6. 6 is parallel with 2. That is in one bracket, this plus 1 as it is. So 6 into 2, you can find out 6 parallel to 6 into 2 divided by 6 plus 2. This plus 1 as it is. किती येणार आता? 12 divided by 8.
3/2. 3/2.
12 divided by 8 म्हणजे काय येणार बघा?
1.2.
1.5 1.5 येणार बरोबर आहे. 1.5 plus 1 that is the 2.5 ohm. That is what Z equivalent 1. पण Z equivalent 1 म्हणजे काय? But V1 is equal to total voltage V1 is equal to Z equivalent 1 into I1 म्हणजे this is by Ohm's law. V is equal to R into I म्हणतो ना. So V1 is equal to Z equivalent is 2.5 into I1. आता V1 upon I1 करा. V1 upon I1 करा. V1 upon I1 is equal to 2.5. What is V1 upon I1? That is nothing but what? Z1. Therefore, Z11 is equal to V1 upon I1 is equal to 2.5 ohm. Up to this step, if anyone having any queries, please ask. कारण ह्याच्या पुढचं जर हे जर कळालं तरच तुम्हाला पुढचं कळणार आहे. कारण पुढच्या स्टेप मध्ये आपल्याला करंट डिव्हिजन यूज करायचं आहे. ओम्स लॉ अँड करंट डिव्हिजन. तर एकदा वाचून घ्या हे. ऑल दीज स्टेप्स यू कॅन रीड इट अप टू Z11. You can read it. I will give the 1 minute so that we can start the next part. Any questions?
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So next one. इथपर्यंत कळलं झालं. Now next one. What is the V2 voltage? कारण इथं Z21 चा फॉर्म्युला काय सांगा मला. What is the formula Z21?
V2 by I1.
Yes. So that is what V2 upon I1. म्हणजे V2 आणि I1 मध्ये आपल्याला रिलेशन पाहिजे. We want the equation in which V2 and I1 should be there. म्हणजे इथं बघितलं V1 is equal to 2.5 into I1. म्हणजे V1 I1 मधलं रिलेशन मिळालं त्यामुळे आपल्याला Z11 मिळालं. Now here I want equation in which V2 and I1 should be there. आता I2 तर नसणार आहे त्यामुळे सर्किट मध्ये मला I1 आणि V2 चं रिलेशन फाइंड आउट करायचं. सो V2 इज नथिंग बट व्हॉट. V2 म्हणजे काय? कशाच्या अक्रॉसचं व्होल्टेज?
Open circuit.
येस, बट व्होल्टेज अक्रॉस जर त्याला पॅरलल कुठला ब्रांच आहे? 4 ओम आहे की नाही?
Yes, sir.
4 ओम मधला व्होल्टेज म्हणजेच V2 ना.
Yes, sir.
ओके. आता 4 ओम मधला व्होल्टेज फाइंड आउट करायचं असेल तर मला काय पाहिजे माहित? 4 इंटू करंट. बरोबर की नाही? 4 इंटू
Yes.
करंट म्हणजेच V2 मिळणार मला. मग करंट किती आहे? Ix आहे. I have taken Ix. म्हणून इथं मी लिहितो लेट Ix be a current. Let Ix be a current flowing through. ओके, मी काय करतोय हे जरा इथला पार्ट रब करतोय. Okay, so this part I will remove. I will solve here. Okay, so I will write what? Let Ix be a current. Let Ix be a current flowing through 4 ohm resistor. Okay, 4 ohm plus 2 ohm असंही म्हणू शकता. Let Ix be a current flowing through 4 ohm plus 2 ohm. Okay. Next. Now from circuit, what you can say? How to find out V2 from circuit? V2 is equal to 4 into Ix. So this I will give the equation number 3. Equation number 3 you can give, and this is by what? Ohm's law. This is by Ohm's law. Okay, म्हणजे V2 म्हणजेच काय? Voltage across 4 ohm. So that you can find 4 into Ix. Now Ix how to find out? Who will tell Ix how to find out? मला टोटल करंट माहिती आहे I1. मग I1 वरनं मला Ix फाइंड आउट करायचं. So which point we can use?
Current division.
Current division.
Current division.
So by using current division. So I told at the start what is the importance of current division and equivalent impedance. These two requires for unit number 1 as well as unit number 3. Okay, in the unit number 4 also it is required. Everywhere the current division is required. So by using current division we can find out the Ix value. Ix value is equal to total current is I1 into I1. Ix कशातून फ्लो होत आहे? 2 plus 4. मग त्याच्या opposite branch resistance किती आहे? 2 आहे. That you can write in the numerator divided by whatever you written in the numerator, immediately you can write down in the denominator and make it plus. इथपर्यंत कळालं? I1 is the total current into 2 is the opposite branch resistance divided by 2 plus you can write. आता Ix कुठल्या ब्रांच मधून फ्लो होते? त्या ब्रांचची टोटल रेजिस्टन्स, that is 2 and 4. Only don't write only 4. It is also flowing through 2. So 2 plus 4 I will take in a bracket. Most of the students काय वाटतात? इथं 2 लिहिलं म्हणून फक्त 4 लिहून टाकतात. So answer will become wrong. Okay. So I1 into 2 by 8. 2 by 8 म्हणजे किती?
1 by 4.
1 by 4. बरोबर आहे? 1 by 4. So Ix is equal to I1 into 1 by 4. That you can put in equation number 3. Put this in equation number 3. काय येणार आता इक्वेशन नंबर 3 मध्ये ठेवल्यानंतर? V2 as it is. बरोबर आहे? 4 as it is into Ix is replaced by what?
I1 into 1 by 4.
Yes, I1 divided by 4. बरोबर आहे? So this 4 and this 4 will get cancelled. बरोबर आहे? So V2 divided by I1 इकडे आला, is equal to काय राहणार? 1. Okay, so what is V2 divided by I1? Please check. Z21. Are you understood now? Therefore Z21 is equal to what is that? 1 ohm. This is the answer. This is the answer. Z11 is what? 2.5 ohm. Z21 is what? 1 ohm. So to find out Z11 we have used equivalent impedance. To find out Z21 we have used the current division and Ohm's law. So Ohm's law is used here, and after that current division is used. Have you got what is the importance of equivalent impedance as well as current division for understanding the unit number 3? Any questions? Any doubts? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next one, we have to make now first port open. आता उलटच प्रोसिजर करायचे. Okay, port 1 we have to make it open now. Port 1 we have to make it open. So this is the just 50% part we have completed. Okay, if you are getting only these two, you can get out of 4 only 2 marks you can get. 4 मार्काला जर क्वेश्चन असेल आणि 2 पॅरामीटर जर तुम्ही फाइंड आउट केलात तर 2 मार्क. एका पॅरामीटरला 1 मार्क. आर गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? समजा 4 पैकी माझे 2 पॅरामीटर बरोबर आहेत, 2 चुकले, डोंट वरी, यू कॅन गेट ॲटलिस्ट 2 मार्क्स फॉर करेक्ट आन्सर. नाउ नेक्स्ट थिंग, चलो आता नेक्स्ट काय करायचं मला, when the first port is open, when only port 2 dash is open, port 2 dash is open, that is sorry 1 dash no,
A dash.
a dash or whatever. Okay, here it is a dash. Very good. Port a dash is open. किंवा सरळ port 1 port 2 असंही लिहू शकता. That is I1 equal to 0 now. When I1 is equal to 0, the meaning is that we can get two parameters. I1 equal to 0 तुम्हाला equation 1 आणि 2 मध्ये ठेवायचे. So after that you can get Z12 is equal to V1 upon I2 and Z22 is equal to V2 upon I2. Okay, so I will draw the diagram now. So 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 4 ohm, B dash, A dash. So the value of current and everything you can mention. This is I1 equal to 0 now. I1 0 असणार आहे, plus minus V1 as it is. This is I2. This is plus minus V2. Now Z22, if you are observing, that is V2 divided by 2, variables of same port. Then what you have to do?
Z equivalent to.
Yes, so Z equivalent to from the second port you have to find out. Are you getting my point? Now tell me what is Z equivalent to here? How to calculate? Opposite side you have to measure. आता मला सांगा 1 ohm consider करायचे का नाही? कारण त्यातलं करंट 0 आहे. इकडचं पण करंट जाणार नाही आणि इकडचं पण जाणार. So 1 ohm is eliminated. Don't consider 1 ohm because I1 is 0 here and it is open circuited. Okay, म्हणजे जे काही करंट असेल ते कसं जाणार आहे? Whatever the current is flowing from I2 इथपर्यंत येणार, मग तो डिवाइड होणार, रिमेनिंग करंट असं फ्लो होणार. That I will give the IY. इकडं करंटच जाणार नाही, इकडचं करंट काय असणार आहे 0, इकडनं पण 0, इकडनं पण 0, म्हणजे 1 ohm useless. That is a useless. Okay, so don't consider this 1 ohm. So 2 and 2 are in series or parallel?
Series.
Yes, because same current is flowing, that is IY. So 2 plus 2 are in series. That is in parallel with 4.
4.
Okay, that is not in series, that is in parallel. कारण तुम्ही इकडनं ऑब्झर्व करतात. So 4 is parallel with 4. जेव्हा दोन रेजिस्टन्स सेम रेजिस्टन्स पॅरलली असतात तेव्हा त्याचं आउटपुट काय असतं? हाफ ऑफ दॅट व्हॅल्यू, दॅट इज अ 2 ohm. तुम्ही फाइंड आउट करू शकता. 4 into 4 divided by 4 plus 4 म्हणजे 16 divided by 8, that is a 2. Okay, so this is the Z equivalent 2 is equal to 2 ohm, but V2 is equal to Z equivalent 2 into I2. This is by Ohm's law. So V2 is equal to 2 into I2. Therefore V2 divided by I2 is nothing but 2. So what is V2 divided by I2?
Z22.
Yes, so that is Z22 is equal to V2 by I2, that is equal to 2 ohm. This is the answer of Z22. Okay, now next thing. काय करायचं आता सांगा मला. Next, let IY
Flowing through 2 plus 2.
current, IY be a current flowing through 2 plus 2 ohm. Okay, so by current division, first of all we can find out IY, then we can use the ohms. Sequence कसंही घ्या. By current division we can find out the value of IY. So IY is you are going to find out Iy is equal to total current is what I2 बरोबर आहे. इकडनं चाललंय उजवीकडनं I2 डिवाइड होणार आहे. काही करंट 4 मधून जाणार आहे, काही करंट हा पण 4च आहे. 2 + 2 म्हणजे 4च. म्हणजे मला सांगा I2/2 यायला पाहिजे तोंडी उत्तर, कारण दोन्ही रेजिस्टर सेम आहेत. म्हणजे करंट जो आहे तो एक्झॅक्टली हाफ पार्ट मध्ये डिवाइड होणार आहे, म्हणजे I2/2 पण आपण कॅल्क्युलेशन थ्रू जाऊया. I2 into opposite branch resistance is 4 divided by 4 as it is plus 2 + 2 लिहावं लागेल. ओके, सो दिस इज I2 into 4 divided by 8 म्हणजेच काय 1/2. So this is what Iy. Okay, so this I will give the equation number 4. Now what is V1? कारण इथं काय बघा आपल्याला रिलेशन काय पाहिजे V1 आणि I2 मध्ये. मग V1 म्हणजेच काय, इथला तर व्होल्टेज 0 झाला, 0 व्होल्ट, कारण करंटच फ्लो होत नाही. मग V1 म्हणजेच काय, ह्या दोन्ही मधलं व्होल्टेज. मग V1 इज नथिंग बट 2 into Iy. रजिस्टर व्हॅल्यू माहिती आहे 2 आणि त्यातलं करंट काय Iy असणार आहे. Iy into 2 केलं तर तुम्हाला काय मिळेल, V1 मिळेल. नाव V1 is equal to 2 into Iy. So put equation 4 here. Put equation 4 here. Okay, V1 is equal to 2 into Iy is nothing but I2 into 1/2. So 2 will get cancelled. Okay, now what is V1 by I2? That is only 1. बरोबर आहे की नाही? Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will write here only. But V1 upon I2 म्हणजे काय? V1 upon I2, that is Z12. Z12 is equal to V1 upon I2, that is equal to what? 1. That is ohm. Have you got the idea? So finally you have to write all these in a one table. तुम्ही एका टेबल मध्ये ते लिहू शकता. ओके, सो हाऊ टू राईट द Z पॅरामीटर्स आर Z11 किती आलं, 2.5 ओहम. Z12 इक्वल टू Z21 इक्वल टू 1 ओहम, बरोबर आहे. and Z22 equal to 2 ohm. So this is reciprocal or not?
Yes, sir.
Because the Z12 and Z21 are same. Okay, so once again read everyone this. I will give the 1 minute. Take a 1 minute and tell me if any doubt will be there. So take down the one example for homework. In the next lecture, we can discuss. In the next lecture, we can discuss the Y parameter. Okay, so take down, find Z parameters of given network. Okay. So same structure I have given. You can take as a homework. So we can stop here. Thank you. Due to some work, I will today stop early. Thank you, everyone. In the next lecture, we can start the Y parameter.